Guys, it's Godelamo here, and in today's class I'll be showing you how to play around with JavaScript questions. First of all, what I'll do here, I'll first have to create an array. I'll simply create a variable here, and I'll give this name. You can give it any name that you want, and square brackets. That's how you create arrays. I'll give it a name like what's your age. That will represent my question, and another one, the first one will be 66. That will represent the age. Okay, and I'll create another variable. Okay, I'll say variable. I'll give the name like question. Right, question, and this variable represent this one, this first question here, as you can see. And to represent that one, you simply say function and 0. We count from 0 to 1 and going on there. As you can see, this is the first one and is starting with 0, and this one, the second one, it would start with 1. I hope you understand what it means there. Okay, and I'll create another variable that will represent an answer, and I'll simply say answer, that one. Okay, and I'll simply say function, that same function, but it will take this one here. All right, and it will be equal to 1. Okay, another variable that will hold the score. It will be equal to 0 when the user has not answered anything. At first place, the variable score will be equal to 0. It will increase when the user answers the questions. Okay, and I'll come up with a function now. With the function, you can give it any name that you want. Okay, and I'll simply have to create a variable as well, saying Yanko. You can give any name as well there, equals to, this will take what the user has answered, will prompt the first question, which is this one, question. Okay, that's what it will ask. It will ask this one here. I hope you understand there. And when the user is trying to answer that one, let's try to increase this score. We have to say the score has to increase by 1, and you say plus plus. Okay, and from there, what we need to do is to, okay, to give a condition to say if, let's take, if this Yanko here, if this Yanko, whatever the user has input in, is equal to, if this one is equal to the answer, if this variable here Yanko is equal to the answer that the user has put in, which means it will be equal to an answer. If it is equal to an answer, then we have to alert the user that he is correct. Okay, let's try to alert the user correct, and your score. Okay, your score, let me give him a space there, is equal to score. Okay, or what you can do here, you can cut this one out here and put it within the function here. Okay, it's within the function now. Right, else let's try to go a bit down. It will alert this one here. I think there's and here. Okay, else if the user is not correct, let's try to alert the user that he is wrong. Okay, seems wrong, and his score. Simply say your score, your score. Space plus the score there, and the score will not increase there because which means the user has failed. Okay, these questions can represent anything. It can represent anything. I'm just giving you an example how you can create a question. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, let's try to preview this in our web browser. Come here, open in our web browser. Okay, I think we need to call the function first. I think the function is not called. Let's try to minimize this one. Let's go and call the function. I don't remember having called this function here. Let's try to call the function to see when the body loads, on loads, you have to call that function. What's the name of the function? It should be tail. That's the name of the function. Let's save this one and try to check if that's the name of the function. Okay, that's the name of the function. And we can open again here. And yeah, there it asks what's your age. Let's try to put 66, which is the age that we did put in our array there. And try to, okay, you see, correct, and your score is 1, which means we have answered one question. Okay, let's try to answer a long one now. Let's try to put maybe 88 and say, okay, wrong, and your score is 0. Can you see that? That's how simple you can create questions and try to add the marks together. I'll come up with another video which will be showing you how to create a rope and maybe trying to create as many questions as you can at once. Okay, thank you for joining my class. This is Amos Konde. Thank you, guys.